She was a gorgeous dish.
Mr. Dollinger, about the land.
Oh, I know. She's been after that for as long as I can remember.
Mabel Preston?
No, my daughter. She's a spoiled little brat who wants everything made easy for her. She thinks all you have to do is own it. But we didn't just own that land. We worked it. We dug it, planted, harvested, sugarcane, pineapple fields, all of it we did ourselves. With good, honest work.
Your daughter wants the land back?
That's right. She wants to lease it to someone who'll build one of those big, fancy hotels or a bunch of condominiums.
Well, is she here in Honolulu?
I founded that club for the people. Not just the rich. The people that make this island. The Hawaiians, the Japanese, the Haoles, everybody. They're the ones that give it the personality, the romance. Do you know how much I charge for the lease on that land, Mr. Magnum?
About $2,000 a month, sir.
Exactly. Not $50,000 a month or $100,000 a month, which is what you could charge one of those foreign cartels. And there have been plenty of offers, believe me. But I don't want to make money on that land. I want the King Kamehameha Club to provide happiness. I love that land, Mr. Magnum. Because it's for the people I love.
So you think your daughter wants to break the lease, sir?
Always after me.
Where does she live, sir?
Always.
Mr. Dollinger.
Always.
Sir.
Always after me.
Miss McCall?
Did you find out what you needed?
Yes. Could you help me get in touch with his daughter?
His daughter? Sidney only has one daughter, Mr. Magnum, and she's been dead for nearly 15 years.
So you don't think there is anything to this whole thing, huh?
No, I think we're letting superstition get the best of us.
What do you mean, we? I never fell for any of this cursed business to begin with.
Look at you. You're sitting around here like you're ready to die.
These are legitimate aches and pains I got, Thomas. Legitimate.
Well, then how come they only showed up after the kahuna cursed the club?
I don't know. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
I'll tell you one thing. This whole episode has really taught me something about people's behavior.
That's just wonderful. Let me ask you something. Did it teach you how to start getting some of the members to come back to the club?
No, think about it. This guy shows up, he says a few words, and after that, everything that happened gets blown way out of proportion. There I was this afternoon blaming an 80-year-old man for wanting to break the lease.
Well, it's almost his anyway. 5 more members want to quit the club. Thomas, we're not even making bar money in here. To top everything off, the board wants to cancel the ski surf race.
Call off the race? What for?
It's not going to be much of a race with only 2 people entered in it. Everybody wants to stay away from this place, Thomas. Everybody. Just take a look around. Everybody.
No, not everyone. Have a good swim, Charlie?
Oh, it's always a good swim. But today, it was perfect. No crowds.
No, there's certainly no crowds.
Reminds me of the old days.
You like it better this way?
Well, some days, yes. Some days, no. But it won't be empty like this for too long.
Tell me, Charlie, how come none of this kahuna stuff has bothered you? You're Hawaiian. It should have an effect on you, too.
Well, there are some people to be afraid of, Magnum. And there are some people not to be afraid of. Makua was somebody not to be feared. Hey, Magnum, I told you he don't have no power over you.
Do you think there's someone who has power over me, Charlie?
Always someone has power over you. The thing to consider is the power good or bad.
Well, from the looks of things around here, it's not too good.
Magnum, Rick has collapsed.
What?
We were talking, well, arguing, I guess. He suddenly turned white and dropped to the floor. I didn't know he was really sick.
Where is he?
An ambulance is coming to take him to Honolulu General. He was really sick. I didn't know.
Dr. Dan Webb to OR1. Dr. Dan Webb.
No, I'm sorry, you'll have to wait out here, please.
But he's...
No.
Miriam Hara, you wanted an X-ray. Miriam Hara.
Oh, no. I'm not in the mood for this. I thought I told you to quit following me.
How is he?
I don't know, he's sick. And I'm sick of seeing you everywhere I go.
Do you think that the curse could have had anything to do with his illness?
Well, you're just not gonna give up, are you? You're bound and determined to get yourself a splashing byline on network news. Turn that damn thing off.
Hey, Tom, take it easy. Take it easy.
I'm only trying to do my job. Have you ever heard of the First Amendment?
Oh, look, I believe in freedom of speech, too, but I'm sick and tired of you hounding me, making insinuations, and turning this whole thing into sensationalism. Now, you just stay out of my way. Doctor? How is he, Doctor? Is he gonna be all right?
We don't know yet. We're still running tests.
Can you tell us what's wrong with him?
Something is causing a muscle paralysis. Right now, we're checking him for spinal meningitis.
It seemed like he had a heart attack the way he cramped all up real funny and then dropped over.
No, there was no evidence of coronary arrest.
It's the same thing that happened to Henry Lewis.
Jane Tornstrom to obstetrics.
Say, well, if it's not either one of those, what do you think it could be?
Jane Tornstrom to obstetrics.
Hello? This is Thomas Magnum. I talked to you this morning about a man named Henry Lewis.
Oh, yes, Mr. Magnum. I was just going over the data on this case.
Did you come up with anything, Doctor?
Well, so far everything looks pretty normal, except a severely deficient potassium count.
Could he have died from that?
He most certainly could. Especially in combination with exertion of a surf ski race.
Well, I don't understand, Doctor. Why would his potassium level be so low? Was he sick?
Well, there could be a number of reasons, but most likely some type of medication. Probably a diuretic to control high blood pressure. I didn't see any signs of coronary deficiency in the autopsy, so I don't know why he'd be taking diuretics.
Unless he didn't know he was.
Pardon me?
Nothing. Thanks, Doctor. You're a lifesaver.
Lifesaver? I'm a coroner.
Check Rick for a potassium deficiency.
What makes you think he...
Just check him.
Hey, man, where you going?
I'll be back.
George Gluvna.
Some of the things that were going on at the club might have been coincidence or just plain accidents. But Henry's and Rick's ailments were neither. Of that I was almost sure. If I found bottles of diuretics on Sidney Dollinger's nightstand, he was going to end up being more than just senile.
Mr. Magnum.
Where's Mr. Dollinger?
He's sleeping right now.
I have to talk to him.
You can't do that.
What do you think you're doing by pushing your way into this house?
I just want to make sure he's taking his medicine.
What?
Claims are being withheld pending notification of family. One youth